The cowrie shell for Simone Leigh is what she describes as a very flexible symbol. It represents a lot of things within African and African American culture. The first being that it was a form of currency during the time of the slave trade and was actually traded for slaves. Additionally, it was also used in African spiritual tradition as a symbol of protection, and it was also used within African art to depict things like eyes or mouths. And so I think that Leigh is playing on all three of those meanings when she represents this cowrie shell.
The finish and just the care to the work just like blows my mind. I always want to look inside to see what's going on inside.
Right. I also really love how Simone Leigh's works are never the same, how every single cowrie that we see has a completely different finish. The cowrie shell within Simone Leigh's work is just one of the symbols that she repeatedly returns to in reference to Black female subjectivity, speaking upon the historical role of Black women in society as a vessel. She uses this shell shape. She uses large vessels that have the shape of the feminine physique.
The fact that these vessels are imbued with so much power and so much performance, but they are vessels that are never filled, referring to the meaning that Black women are not vessels to be filled with the desires of society, and they fill themselves. And it's just really amazing that an artist, especially a Black female artist, has the ability to bring this to light and make the world know that.
It doesn't look like a natural cowrie shell. Within Simone Leigh's work, she uses a technique called critical fabulation, which involves taking fragments of history and kind of filling in the gaps with the imagined. It's similar to Afrofuturism in that sense, and so I think in using these iridescent glazes and unnatural speckled finishes in her ceramics, she is playing upon that idea of referencing history and her past while also creating an imagined reality, an imagined future.